2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and play. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to this very special edition how-to video. Today I am teaming up with Hercules to bring you this very special video teaching you guys how to use the Impulse 300 and more importantly how to beat match. Last week I did a review on the Impulse 300. It's essentially a controller that's designed to teach you, to train you how to beat match without the use of the sync button. It's got a special beat guide system with some built-in LEDs that'll basically guide you through the whole process of putting two different songs on beat and on time. And today that's what we're gonna be taking a look at. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so here we are on the controller. The first thing we obviously have to do is we have to download the DJuiced software. This is a DJ software that'll basically work with this Impulse 300. Simple to do. All you have to do is go to djuiced.com/Hercules and you'll fill out a little form there with your information, name, email address. Once you submit that, they'll automatically email you a link with the DJuiced software. Alright, now that we have that downloaded, let's open up our DJuiced software right here. Discover the new Hercules website. Alright, so you can do one of two things. You can either go into controller mode or demo mode. For the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on controller. I'm using a USB-C because I have a newer computer, so I'm just going to go USB-C in. I'm going to go ahead and click control. As you guys can see, it's noticed that something is plugged in. The controller is booting up now. Next up, it'll ask you your input. Do you want the sound to come out of here or do you want it to come out of your computer sound card? So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to plug in my monitor. Alright, so everything is ready to rock and roll. Our mixer is ready, our sound is ready, as well as our software is ready. So what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to see how well the controller does in getting us to beat match music. The idea behind the Impulse 300 is that it'll train you, it'll teach you. So we're going to be looking out for a couple of things. We're going to be looking out for our indicator lights, both our beat align and our tempo lights. They're red LED lights that'll either tell us we need to push the jog wheel forward, backwards, or it'll tell us if we need to bring the pitch fader down or up, down or up. So let's go into the software, load up a couple of tracks and see what it tells us to do. So we're going to go here into demo music. I'm going to go ahead and load up house loop number 1 on this deck right here on number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and load loop number 2 right here on deck number 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press play. And press play on this side as well. Right now you can see that there's a ton of stuff going on. Right now it's telling me that the beats aren't aligned. It's also telling me that this song needs to be slowed down. So there you guys saw that the indicator light started activating already. So we're going to bring everything back, and the first thing we're going to want to focus on is our actual tempo. So let's go ahead and press play one more time. It's telling us that we need to slow this track down. So let's go ahead and slow it down, boom. Right there, I'm on number 20 right there. Alright, so next up is when we start playing this, we want to make sure that we drop it on the 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay attention to these indicator lights right here underneath the jog wheel. More specifically, the right hand side, because that is the deck that we're going to be mixing on. And then later on, we'll go ahead and mix the other way around. So let's bring this back, bring everything back to channel 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and play. So it's a little off right now. Paying attention to this indicator light. Indicator light is off. Tells me it's on beat. Maybe a little filter. Boom. And we're back on track. Now let's bring this track back to where it belongs. Green indicator light is on, which means the track is actually in its proper tempo position. So right now we're back to 124, and now we're gonna mix back to this side. And if we look here on this side, it's telling me that I need to speed up. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. 24, perfect. Same thing, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and play. So I caught it exactly on time. So right now the jog wheel's not telling me to do anything. But I'm gonna mess with it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Now I'm way off. It's telling me I need to line. And we're back. Red light is flashing, meaning that the track is coming to an end. So it is that simple, as you guys can see. All right, let's try another one. We're gonna go ahead and rotate this. We're gonna go ahead and load up on deck number 2 and load up on deck number 1. Now we have 2 different tracks. Bring them to cue number 1. Make sure everything is ready to rock and roll. And let's do this. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna start working. This is the job of a DJ. First thing I need to do is I need to check my BPM. BPM 128 on one and 132 on the other. So we gotta adjust. First thing, start with tempo. Boom. 128. When we're ready to mix, we're gonna press play. We're gonna keep an eye on our beat align system. 1. Mixed on the other side. You can add a little bit of flavor on this downbeat. So there you have it. It is that simple. Now keep in mind, house music is some of the easiest music to mix because it's usually made on a computer, meaning that the computer is always going to be at a perfect tempo all the time. It's not gonna change tempos too much. The issue runs into, for example, us Spanish DJs, us Latin DJs, when a lot of the music is recorded live. Humans aren't as good at keeping the same tempo throughout the entire song. That's great with house music because it's done on the computer. The computer can always maintain 128 beats per minute constantly. But when you have live instruments, when you have like real live drummers or trumpet players or singers, sometimes it's a little bit harder because you're never gonna stay on the exact same tempo. Yes, it's gonna be pretty close, but it's gonna fall off every now and then, and that's why you always have to keep your hand on the jog wheel. And there you have it, a look at the beat match guide system on the Hercules Impulse 300. It is an awesome tool, guys, and it's something that I wish I had when I first started out DJing, because honestly, the sync button doesn't always work. Yes, the sync button will obviously do everything I just showed you like that, but it doesn't always work. And the beauty about this system is that it'll train you. One of the hard parts for me filming this video is the fact that my ear is already trained. The thing is, beat matching is kind of like riding a bicycle. Once you learn it, you never forget. So I found myself struggling to throw the songs off beat. That's why this video seemed a bit more seamless than I would have liked. I would have liked for me to struggle a little bit more putting the songs on beat, because some of you guys who are just starting to learn beat matching, you guys aren't gonna know exactly how to count or where to start counting from. That's something that I've already mastered. I've been doing it for 10 years now. And keep in mind, I did start on a Hercules controller that did not have this system built in. So I had to learn it the old school way, just by ear. The beauty about this system is that now, if you're a beginner DJ, you not only have the sound assistant, you also have visual assistants to help you learn how to beat match quicker. This is an awesome tool, guys. I was so impressed by how intuitive it is. After you put in a couple of hours of doing what I just did, trying it out with different songs, different genres, your ears are going to start learning this stuff and you're gonna be doing it like it's nothing. When I'm actually at events DJing, I'm never thinking about 1, 2, 3, 4. I just know I'm listening to the song and I'm pressing play right when I need to. And that's something that you can only master with time, but something that's gonna be a lot easier to master with the Impulse 300. I hope you bros were able to pick up something. If you enjoyed this video, please consider sharing with your friends on social media. Like this video if you like this, subscribe if you're new around here, and if you really want to help me out, don't forget to turn on that bell so that you can be notified next time we do another tutorial video on beat mixing. Let me know what you'd like to see next down in those comments below. Signing off, your boy, your homie DJ Barr. Peace out, bros.